Candles. You gotta love them, right? They make every new season smell amazing. So many different varieties. But did you know that these candles can actually be really harming your health? My name's Andrea Jones. I'm an eating psychology coach and the founder of the Natural Health School. If you're new here, consider subscribing because I actually put out a new video almost every week that teaches you truly how to be prepared and empowered with your health. Today, I'm going to teach you 5 reasons why you need to be throwing away your candles. And at the end, I'm going to tell you my favorite way to truly make my home smell amazing and give me health benefit. So, number 1 reason is very obvious. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but it's the fact that they are a fire hazard. If you have kids, if you have pets, you leave it unattended, it can cause a fire. Now, there are wickless candles, there are wax warmers and things like that that avoid that issue, but you still have health problems that come with those options as well, which leads me to number 2, which is the fact that most candles are made of something called paraffin. And what paraffin is it's a petroleum byproduct. What they do is they take petroleum waste, they bleach it, they deodorize it, and then they make wax out of it, and then they put it in your candle, okay? So what paraffin is what it does is when you burn it, it emits things called VOCs, which stands for volatile organic compounds. And some that paraffin produce are things such as acetone and benzene. Now, these compounds are some of the same compounds that are emitted with diesel fuel emissions, right? Who wants to get behind a diesel truck and breathe that in? That's what you're getting when you're lighting up one of your margarita smelling candles. It's kind of scary. So, of course, these compounds cause things such as respiratory issues, headaches, and a variation of other very chronic conditions. So number 2 in and of itself is a reason to get rid of the candles. Number 3 is the fact that whether your candles are scented or not, they produce soot. And actually on the bottom of most candles, you'll see a warning that says to cut your wicks within, I believe it's 1/4 of an inch to lower the soot. But actually, soot will remain suspended in the air for hours after you've actually burned it. And what soot does is it actually can go deep into your lungs, go into your respiratory system, and once again cause things like asthma, things like any kind of lung conditions, heart attacks, strokes, even links to cancer. So even if you're doing unscented candles, you have to be careful of the soot. Number 4 reason to get rid of your candles is the chemical fragrance. You know that margarita scent coming out of your candles isn't good for you. It's a synthetically created compound that just has all kind of health benefits. Depending on which kind you got more health problems. Even if it says it's made with essential oils, maybe it's something like sandalwood, Siberian fir or something like that. Just so you know, when you actually burn an essential oil, it loses all of its health benefit. So even if they're trying to tell you you're going to get health benefit, you cannot get health benefit when you burn an essential oil. Fun fact, right? So number 5, the last reason why you should be throwing away your candles is not that big of a deal, but it has to do with the wicks. Wicks used to be made out of lead as part of its structure to keep it to stand up, and then they found out that it could be linked to lead poisoning. Now, most candles don't have lead in them anymore because of that, but they are still made with things like zinc and tin and can emit a little bit of heavy metals, which just wreaks havoc on your body as well. So you might be thinking, okay, Andrea, I'm ready to get rid of my candles, but what do I use instead? Because I still want my home to smell amazing. Well, I'll tell you what I use and what I've been using since 2015. And it is a diffuser. This is actually the very first diffuser I ever got in 2015. And you can get them pretty much anywhere nowadays where you add water. It's very, very simple. Let's see. Oops, dropping stuff. You add water to it. And then you put about 3 to 5 drops of an essential oil into it. And this is where you can have fun. You can start making your own scents and your own smells, whether you want it to smell like Christmas, whether you want it to smell like Margaritaville or whatever you're going for. You put the top on Let me get this. And let me get this because I dropped it. And then you simply push the button. This one actually changes colors. And then you get that beautiful mist. And once again, there's no burning involved, so it's safe. And it's also very therapeutic because I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a little bit of a water sound. And now I will let you know you have to be careful with which essential oils you get because essential oils are not regulated. So most of the ones you're going to find at a health food store, at a convenience store, honestly are not truly 100% pure. So if you want to learn more about essential oils, about which essential oils I use, maybe some diffuser blends, I've actually created an amazing training to help you get started with overall natural living. It's called Where Do I Start with Natural Living? And all you have to do to get it is click on the link below if you're on my blog. If you're on another social media platform watching this, you can click the link which will direct you to my blog, and I will shoot that over to your email absolutely free. If you found value in this training, share it with your friends and family that you know use candles that actually might be harming them. Also, if you are excited to throw away your candles and start living naturally, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much, and I will see you next week.